Howdy ho, children. We've got a banger. We found Hazard on the ladder. Big Hazard. Been streaming a little bit recently. Maybe getting his mojo back. Still not quite in the top 10 yet. But he has the skill to be there. He's the highest skilled player that isn't in top 10. You know, like how we say Robot is the worst top 10 or like the worst best top 10 player, something like that. So, it's just a meme that's said at the moment. Hazard is the opposite of that. Hazard is the best not in top 10 player right now. He's got insane like macro and micro. He honestly is just one of the best players in the game. But you know, when he plays, you know, he's like a Kaiser Klein when he plays. So let's see what he can do this game. He's playing as his, what he's known for, really, for playing his Russia, which is kind of considered a really quite a bad civilization to play in the ranked pool, just because they have a lot of bad matchups. You know, Russia are a decent civ. It's very in the top community, in the top elo bracket in the community. You know, people regard Russia as a good civ, right? They're a good civ and they're a good tournament civ. Okay, the only reason that they're on the lower end of the tier list is because when they're on the ladder, they have just too many bad matchups, right? Because like in a tournament, you can pick the matchup. Okay, you can decide to counter pick as Russia, whilst on the ladder you have no idea who you're going up against. So they struggle against Spain, Otto, you know, any of these fast fortress type civilizations, and they can just get memed out really, really hard. USA, you know, there's just so many civs that kind of counter them quite well. But going up against China, which seems to me like a pretty fair matchup here. I can't think either of these. I don't know what civ really wins here. I think it's relatively fair, to be quite honest with you. If anything, it might be slightly Russia favored. Might slightly be Russia favored, just because they can heavily get that heavy early push onto China, and China obviously want to get that fast fortress going. So we'll see what's going to happen in this game. So have a look at Aliug's deck. Aliug, another 2,000, 2,100 elo player. So very, very good player, very competent player. He's gone for T export first card. Lots of H3 cards, lots of H4 cards. That's how you like to see it. It does have a lot of the Quang Pikeman and Chukunos, so probably going to pair it with this card here, Old Dynasty Reforms, which is actually an insane card. It makes Chukunos and Quang Pikeman insane. It does have a lot of the Mongols as well, the Keshiks and the Steppe Riders, so it does have Bayang Army. So, you know, there's different choices with China. You know, historically, it was very much, you know, the fortress or industrial, and go for the swordsmen and the skirmishers, the arquebusers, and the Changdao. But now there's definitely lots of options, especially with like Bayang Army. You know, people like going for the Mongol army, which is like the Keshiks and stuff. So yeah, there's definitely lots of good options out there with China. Interesting, he's gone for the monastery first instead of the TP. That could potentially be because the monastery is a lot safer. It doesn't give as much XP and it's more expensive, but it's a lot safer. So, you know, this TP would be easily taken down. Let's go have a look over at Russia. Big boy Hazard. Hazard. Going up with the big blockhouse. Decided to go for the southern route, you know, near the TP line, rather than the northern side over here and come down from this side. You know, I think probably the northern side might be slightly better because this tree line here could be a problem for Hazard diving in, but, you know, we'll see. It is what it is. Going up with the Eco Wonder, the Porcelain Tower. Hazard agent up with 14 villas. Let's have a look at his deck. He's gone for the Distributors and first. Other than that, it's a pretty standard deck. Does have the reforms for the Strelet into Musks. Other than that, he's got pretty much everything you will need. Nice. Alia getting a herd in there. French consulate is pretty standard these days. Hazard has gone for a TP, though. He snuck that in somehow. Market going down. Obviously, get that 400 wood age up. Interesting. 700 coin first shipment. That is not what you usually see. That is very much out of the ordinary. And already putting down a stable. Hazard with the uniqueness. What is this shitter build right now from Hazard? So 700 coin instead of the usual 5 Cossacks. Interesting. Aliuk shipped that 7. Is it 7 or 8 Step Rider's first shipment? Hazard's going to see that, though. So Hazard knows this. So the... he's not going to have that surprise factor anymore, which is always really important. And Hazard instantly... Oh, he's going for the treasure. Okay, fair enough. He'll be able to pick it up with the villager. Yep. Blockhouse is going to help kill that treasure guardian as well, which is nice. And that's definitely worth picking up 75 coin. Half HP, 1 musks. Yeah, I'll take that. 75 gold, not bad. A little bit of XP as well. Interesting. Look at this. So rather than just ship 5 Cossacks, he's deciding to make 5 Cossacks. So doing it the hard way. But that does mean he saves that 5 Cossack shipment, which could come in handy. Steel traps already coming in as well. That market has not been down long. And he's going... So he's really kind of ecoing this out a little bit. 700 wood is the follow-up. Is he going to get a second blockhouse with that? Is he keeping an eye on his mini-map? Of course he is. Is he going to lose a villager? Nice micro by Aliuk, but it wasn't enough. Oh, no, he could kill this. Oh, but you got to get up earlier than that to fool my boy. Big boy Hazard. 1 Step Rider goes down, and he's going for the counter push here. Aliuk also keeping his villagers inside now. Nice amount of livestock here. Put it in around the village, obviously, to fatten them up a lot quicker. He's not going to find any villagers, but he may find an explorer. That explorer's nearly full HP, so that's going to take a while to kill. Could ship Minutemen here. Imagine, like, the Pike Minutemen here. Oh, picked up a Disciple before he goes down. And look at this. PC Fire and a Monk almost killed all of the Musketeers and a couple of Cossacks. Oh, nice. Oh, I love when the pathing gets messed up like that. So he does manage to pick up a villager. The Step Riders are trying to counter-raid again, I think. But he's on 23 vil, so he hasn't lost a single vil yet. Here comes that 5 Cossack card now. And now this is why it's useful. Now the tempo of that card comes in. Oh, but Hazard hasn't seen the pikeman yet. Seeing that a little slow. He's going to use his explorer to snare the pikeman so his Cossacks can run away. But his Cossacks are just going to decide to fight. He's like, do you know what? I've got enough here. Is it going to be enough, though? These Step Riders are paper thin. The pikemen are paper thin. And Hazard just has that knowledge just to understand that he could take that fight. Easy peasy, lemon, squeezy. Going to pick up another villager. Very nice. Let's have a look at Aliuk. He is halfway aging, but he can't get any villagers out onto the Confucian Academy. So that is going to age up really, really slowly, like your grandma trying to get up the stairs. Strelet's coming in now. Porcelain Tower is on food by the looks of it. Being super cautious. Okay. He doesn't have anything left in the tank. He's almost got 2 shipments in queue. So he really is just saving them. His monk comes back up. He's got a couple of disciples in queue. Disciples really good against Strelets. He's going to need a bit more than them than that. I think they do have bonuses versus light infantry. Maybe not. But they have a range resist. Look at that. Killing the Strelet there. Oh, and in come the Arquebusers, but perfect timing as well because all of the Cossacks are down. There's no more Cossacks coming in. The Monk gets revived as well. That's going to be snaring everything. He's pull tricking to try and make them run quicker, but that Monk is being a nuisance. 5 more Cossacks coming in. There's no pikeman. There's no anti-cav. He's not using his shipments because he can't use his shipments because he's overpopped from the Arquebusers coming in. He's going to have to rely on TC Fire to do a lot of damage to those Cossacks. I don't think it's going to be enough. Even his Explorer getting in there as well. And all of those Arquebusers going down. He's sending intervention. But he's on the French consulate still. I'm not sure he's going to be out yet. I was going to say he's going to have to cancel it. Because he won't get the... he won't get the consulate in time that he wants. And... this could have been done 2 minutes ago. He's had plenty of export for a while now, so obviously forgot to do that. Still building villagers. He's on 20. 5 meteor hammers coming in behind intervention. But this could be a nice pop timing here. Oh, lots of villagers. He forgot about them. Oh. And look at this. This is how you play this matchup. As Hazard, you just flood in as many units as you can. Just keep flooding units into your opponent. And he's showing how this is done. And China doesn't have a sneaky, like, villager anywhere on the map where they can kind of secretly build houses. He does still have the Porcelain Tower. The Confucian Academy is going to be generating flying crows. So, you know, there is still potential here, but he needs to get that consulate in. He needs to get those units out. He needs those meteor hammers desperately. His monk comes back up. Wang Lang. Oh, with the meteor timing. Beautiful. Where's the intervention timing? I told you the timing was coming. There it is. That's exactly what he needed. The Musk Husk timing. And it's Consulate Musk and Disciplined Meteor Hammers. There are some Ruskets there, but look at this nice micro with the cavalry. Baiting the Musketeers in. And now Cossacks are going to be pretty useless here. All the Ruskets going down. This is a problem for Hazard now. Beautiful timing. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Hats off to the chef. Perfect timing. Even the monk getting explored at the right time as well. Bravo. Bravo. Bravo, darling. Bravo. Well done, darling. Well done, darling. The king would be happy. Okay, now it's all about he's stabilized. Okay, look at the score. Neck and neck. He's stabilized. Can he now kind of get into a position where he can get that ball rolling? He wants that tempo ball, that China death ball that they're known for, and that's what he wants. Is he going to be able to get another batch of consulate units? Is he going to get... he should soon have a flying crow. Is he going to be able to get skirms out? Whatever it might be, you know. That's what he needs to get this tempo rolling. He's going to start eating some goats here. And perfect timing again, because these goats are fully fattened, 300 each. Villagers gather them at 1.8 food per second. This is starting to look really, really good for China now. There he comes. There's that flying crow. He's shipping in the Keshiks, which is basically a goon-type unit. So that's anti-cav to protect that flying crow. And flying crows are kind of known for being bad. But if they're used right and you can keep them alive, they will absolutely decimate Strelets. Hazard, though, is he going to be waiting about? Oh, now Bayang Army as well. Beautiful. And this is China in a nutshell, just relying on their shipments, shipment after shipment after shipment. And this is why he saved both of those shipments in Age 2, because now he was able to survive, and now he's looking really scary. Nice. Look at this flying crow just hanging around in the trees over here. Would be a really nice position to defend against. Look at this tree line defending this flying crow so nicely. Boom, there's a double. There's a few Cossacks out there. But with Bayang Army... Oh, can he pull trick? Oh, he gets another shot off. Hazard's going to have to defend this. He's got his monk in there as well. This flying crow... Look, I told you it's tanked so much HP. And now it's going to decimate. The problem is, yeah, it's such a slow-firing artillery. It messes up sometimes. Oh, Musketeer's getting ragdolled. And he's kind of, he's attack moving with the flying crow, which is hilarious. Boom, it finally goes down. But now look at what did I say? This is the tempo. This is the China death ball. And Hazard really struggled to kill that flying crow. And now, I tell you what, China's looking really, really good here. And Hazard was looking so good for him for such a long time. He kept that pressure up. He killed some Vils. Can he get back into this game? I think the thing is, as long as Hazard's been creating Vils, which I think he has, 10 arquebuses coming in now, he's definitely got enough consulate export points to get some more musketeers as well. War Academy going down, so he's going to finally start actually making units from a barracks because he hasn't done that yet. So it's at 15 minutes and not a single unit from barracks has been made yet. It's all disciples, it's all consulate units, it's all shipments. That's China for you, baby. Does have a market down now. And look at this, looking really, really good. He's not far off another Flying Crow as well. 27 vils with the Porcelain Tower. Compared to 50 vils, though. So Hazard definitely has the eco lead here, but he's stuck in age 2 and he's 3k scored down. Can Hazard rely on his ability and skill to win him this game? We'll have to wait and find out. Because Hazard, I'll tell you what, if there's anyone that can do it, it is Hazard. Because this guy's ability, like if anyone has watched his stream, I'll post his stream in the link below. But if you watch his stream, like his APM, anyone who doesn't know what APM means, it's actions per minute. It's a kind of a measurement in the RTS world, the real-time strategy world, for how many kind of button presses and clicks on the screen you can do, basically any action. And it can be the indication of a good player, but Hazard has quite a high APM count. Like he's clicking lots and lots of buttons everywhere, and it's kind of mad compared to someone like me who's basically like it's moving like in slow motion compared to Hazard. But he's got very high APM. He's got exceptionally good micro with every type of unit. Oh no, the Porcelain Tower don't survive on 1 HP. I beg it doesn't survive on 1 HP. Hazard doesn't notice the Porcelain Tower's on 1 HP. Oh, that hurts my soul. Another Flying Crow coming in. Keshiks. We got some Iron Flails now as well. He's walking back towards the Flying Crow. Please, Hazard, siege the Porcelain Tower. He hasn't noticed it's on 1 HP. Flying Crow with, oh baby, a triple. Explorer got a lot of HP there as well. Always using your Explorer. This is a close one. I don't know who's going to come out on top. He's going to have to kill this Flying Crow, which has 75% range resist and 286 HP. So you really want to melee this thing down. But Hazard just ignoring the Flying Crow. Finally going to melee it. And another misfire there. And looks like he's up on top now. That Porcelain Tower being on 1 HP is hurting my OCD. But Hazard actually pushing back. He's still down in score. Now going with economic theory. That is going to be worth 5.6. That's going to be worth 5.5 villagers. It's 10% of all eco. And look at this micro here. Everything's firing at what it needs to be firing at. Aliug is going to clean up, though. But please kill that Porcelain Tower. Oh, my God. He still doesn't see it's on 1 HP. Oh, I'm getting all high and squeaky because that is just... Oh, no. Please, I beg. For the love of Jesus, I've just been hyping you up, Hazard, all game of how good you are, and you can't even kill a Porcelain Tower on 1 HP. Look, there's cracks in the ceiling, for goodness sake. Let's hope it doesn't rain. My goodness me. Oh. For 400 food, he could repair their building, and that would definitely be the best 400 food investment he could make. Please, please, heal that building. 1 HP. My goodness me. More units coming out, more consulate units. Again, 2/3 of the way there for another Flying Crow. Is he going to heal it? Is he going to heal it? Come on. No, he decides to go for cavalry. This thing's like a mini factory. It's producing free food per second. It will pay for itself if you just heal it. Oh, what a fun game this has been. And Aliug really just surviving on this side of the map. Maybe Hazza should be identifying this. I'm not sure if Hazza has kind of... He does see these dead herds. So if he's paying attention, he should be running some Cossacks over here. He did make it up to age 3, though. Let's have a look at his... So he's basically used all of his unit shipments in age 2. Most of his shipments in age 2. And he's gone for economic theory. The only card he hasn't got is Advanced Arsenal and Kamchatka Expeditions, which is still a decent card to send if you're making lots of cavalry. But Hazza is on 62 vils now. He's really spread out on all of the map. He's actually going to be running out of herds very, very quickly. This is probably his only herd left before he's going to have to start to go into mills, which is a shame because Aliug still has a herd over here. The Jammy Toad. Veteran Musks. What's his first shipment going to be? Oh, Manchu. Interesting. No 2 Falconets. No any upgrade cards. Going straight for the Manchu. I like that. Manchu is a very versatile mercenary. And the perfect shipment versus this cavalry here. They will also do really well versus Flying Crow because they have lots of artillery bonuses as well. So, yeah, just the perfect unit to send there. They have melee resist as well, so they're good against Changdao. So, yeah, so really, really good shipment there. Going for Log Flume now. Interesting. Probably going for Log Flume now because he knows he's going to need mills soon. So he wants to be able to chop as much wood as possible because he's going to be relying on wood. Wood is good. 65 Vales. Veteran Sluts coming in, but not at that blockhouse. It won't be. You need to send it to a different one because that's likely going to go down, Hazza. He's not paying attention. But Strelets are being built from this one, so... Oh, look at that perfect timing there. Oh, the light cannons as well. The hand mortars. One blockhouse does go down, so he's not going to get the veteran Strelets, which is a massive shame because that could have been huge. Manchu's diving in. They tried to poke at that Flying Crow. Almost did it, but it just wasn't quite enough. And this is... I have no idea who's going to win this. The Manchu's in the back. 6 of them still left. More cav archers coming in. That's nice. Lots of disciples diving in there. These consulate musks hit hard. So does this Flying Crow. And I tell you what, Hazza being pushed back again. Wow, he's making Swiss pikemen. He's desperate. He is desperate. He's making a saloon. I don't think I've ever seen Russia make a saloon before. And Aliug is looking good this game. Even though he's on about half the eco. 5 Swiss pikemen coming in. Is he going to decide to dive him in here? He is. Go on, Swiss fisters, as we like to call them. Get stuck in, boys. They're going to do a lot of damage before they go down, but... He's trying to rebuild the blockhouses. Aliug's going to see that, though. I think he needs to be more defensive than that. This poor stable's going to go down as well before he gets any units out. Villagers going down now as well. Not looking good for Hazza. And this is so good for Aliug because he can just push out onto the map here. Still got lots of stuff in his base, like gold mines, food. He will now need to start going mills though, because he's about to run out as well. 19 Strelets, mills going down, and this couldn't happen at a worse time because he's having to put lots of infrastructure down. Look, lots of blockhouses going down. That's why he got that log flume earlier, that log flume tech, getting all of that juicy wood. Still has some mines left. More blockhouses everywhere. A couple of culverins would actually be nice here. Sees that blockhouse, is going to decide to seize it. Manages to keep these villagers away. Nice, rebuilding a blockhouse down here. Aliug chilling out for a little bit. He is up 2k score. I think he could just continue here. pushing on because he's got those hand mortars, which is really infuriating for Hazard to deal with because Hazard Hazard has to push the agenda. He has to go towards the hand mortars because he has nothing that can outrange them. And I can hear Hazard just spam clicking right now. And that's a lot of cavalry. Hazard on 69. Nice, villagers. Aliuk on 47. He's catching up. Don't forget he has that porcelain tower as well. Got lots of healthy macro as well. Okay, nice. Still a couple of Manchus left, which is nice. Look at these things. They're just insane damage. And did he heal that porcelain tower? That porcelain tower is still on 1 HP. I wish I didn't look because, oh, God, that hurts. Hurts my heart. That flying crow on 80 HP still. Oh, Strelets is taking damage, look. This is what I'm talking about. You can just siege from afar, and Hazard can't deal with it until he gets culverins. Some nice raiding from that blockhouse, though. Look at this. Musketeer raiding. Perfect. Putting one of them on melee so we can snare all of them down. Decides to melee the cavalry. Even getting a house down here. Sorry, a stable. Yeah, we do have the double-faced armor. So it's going to buff all of his cavalry. So, yeah, China looking really, really strong. The scores are still so close, though. Hazard hanging on by a thread. It was Aliuk at the start that was hanging on by a thread. But now it's Hazard's turn to hang on. Blockhouses everywhere. 250 wood. Bang. Bish, bash, bosh. He's got 10 blockhouses. And he's going for that kind of Skirm Goon, the Russia Skirm Goon comp. Aliuk on 48 vils. He's getting a couple of mills down, or rice paddies, rather. He's backed up here. I'm not sure why. He's got 2 flying crows. Plenty of hand mortars to do siege. Lots of musk. Look how much consulate musk he's got. He's got 23 red coats. That's insane. And then lots of juicy mass over here as well. I don't think Aliuk sees. No, Aliuk doesn't see this infrastructure down here. A nice sneaky deaky by Hazard there. And that could be really good for the Orpanic raids. If he decides to make like 5 Orpanics from here, that could be really scary. Aliuk now potentially looking at aging up here. For the love of Jesus, just heal it. Just heal it. Save my soul. There's literally 2 score in it. There was literally a difference of 2 score there. That was insane. Hazard trying to do some cheeky Orpanic raids over here. He's going to get chased away. Couple of Orpanics coming in here as well. Very nice. A blockhouse going down just to try and deter the silver mine. But these Orpanics are not going to be able to achieve a lot. Or he could dive in here onto these flying crows if he's paying attention. He does. He kills a flying crow. He'll take that trade. He will take that trade. And yeah, it looks like Aliuk is going for the industrial here. Another flying crow incoming. What's he going to decide to age up with? Where's the... Here it is. Oh, interesting. Going up with the Summer Palace. In age 4, that's going to give him 1,500 food. But there's not any cards here that need food, so... You know, he's still useful, but... A second town center going down. He's on 51 villagers. Musket's coming down on here. So he is aging up. He has a shipment almost, you know, won't be far off. 2 shipments in queue, which is really nice for going into age 4. Plenty of population space. Whilst look at Hazard here on that special bonus that Russia get 210 pop. He's on 209 pop and he's maxed out at 84 vils. So again, Hazard pulling away on the score as well. So he's been able to, don't forget, he's got eco theory as well. He's got that economic theory, which is 10%. So that's basically an extra 8.4 villagers right now. So he's on more. So he's on what, 90 odd villagers? 93 villagers? equivalency. So, you know, basically max. No upgrade card. Oh, no, I tell a lie. He's got cavalry combat. He does have all the H2 upgrades. So, like, boyers and stuff like that. Pushing in at a perfect time here. The scores are still so close. He's managed to get one Culverin, which I think is nice to deal with the hand mortars and the flying crows. But he might need a bit more because hand mortars will be able to deal with that Culverin. Summon Palace has come in. He's aged up. He's got getting that 1,500 food. Porcelain Tower. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Jesus be saved. The Messiah has returned. He is healing up the Porcelain Tower. That survived on 1 HP for, what, 10 minutes? The most insane Porcelain Tower. If Aliug wins this game, the Porcelain Tower gets the MVP award. The most valuable player in this game was definitely the Porcelain Tower. Hazard also aging up now, going up with the Logistician. Probably wants to start walling up. He already is. Nice. Really nice, aggressive walls, by the way. Want to start walling up here as well, but these walls are really, really nice. Is he going to be able to get them down, though? Walling up here. Yeah, this is the perfect time to start walling. Nice. He's trying to raid with some Orpidix. Nice musketeers being left here. These things have insane... Look, 80 siege damage. Absolutely insane. They're going to be deterred. China now seeing everything that's going on here. So what's Aliug decided? What has he been shipping? So first shipment was 15 Keshiks. Interesting. I'm not sure that was the best card to send there. I feel like these upgrade cards are way better, like Manchu Combat and Old Dynasty Reforms. He is shipping that in now. For anyone who doesn't know, it upgrades all of the units listed below by 50% actions and 50% hit points, but makes them more expensive. So actually an insane card, right? An insane card. Manchu Combat as well. So for Keshiks as well. Yeah, Cavalry, all actions. So really good upgrade cards here. Nice raiding there with some Orpinix. Down to 59 Vils. 58. 57. These things do so much damage. 75 damage they do to villagers. Absolutely insane. China seeing everything that's down here. Oh, he's being cheeky. He's still gathering on gold mines, on silver mines. That may be the last one on the map. Wow, no, there's one here with 39, but basically dead. Look, Orpinix being super annoying over here. Look at the villager count just going down. It's only a handful of Orpinix are doing all of this damage, and he can't kill them quick enough. He's down to 55 villagers. Literally free-hitting villagers. He's going for Ming Army. Interesting. Which does cost food and wood, which is probably why he's shipping it. And, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure why China hasn't been pushing, but maybe he feels like he couldn't. But now it's starting to look really good for Hazard. And Hazard on 88 villagers. And he's increasing that number as well. And now look at this. When you start getting those Dvorianins, I used to just call them Tartars. Ooh, Tartars. It's starting to look really good for Hazard right now. Because when Russia gets to this stage, they can just it's like they can just infinitely spam Strelets. And it's like no matter what you do, you're just constantly being met by a wall of Strelets. And they can get made super quickly as well. But look at this now. Lots of cavalry coming in. Still has a couple of flying crows. Are these Culverins going to be able to deal with them? Don't forget these units Shadow Tech. The Culverins are trying to squeeze in there. They are Royale with cheeses. They 2-hit flying crows. But this China Death Ball, such an interesting matchup here because both of these civilizations get more than the standard 200 population space. So China get 220, Russia get 210. So never will you see a game with as much mass on the map as possible. Nice, some nice cheeky raiding going on here with Consulate Musks. These red coats look 37 range damage, but a nice sexy 4 up here. I think that was from the age up. And once all the heavy cab goes down, it's just Keshiks and Skirms, and Strelets are going to have a field day. The fort is wailing down. Keshiks don't have a lot of HP, so the fort will hurt. 55 villagers for Aliuk. Those Orpanic raids were insane. Hazard on 91 vills. Can he hold? Can he take this fort down? He's got 2 flying crows dealing a lot of damage, as are the hand mortars. But he needs to look at this. This is what I'm talking about now. Just infinite Strelets coming in. Just an instant 30 Strelets getting thrown in there. They're not quite instant, but when this guard standing army comes in, they will come in a lot quicker. Look at this now. The fort does go down. A couple more culverins coming in. That's playing it safe. Factory coming in. Who's going to come out on top here? Who can spam the more units? And I think Hazard, because Hazard's just got such a strong economic lead here. He's pushing him back, boys. Can Hazard hold on? That old hand reform could be dangerous because these Honor Chukanus, if he can spam them enough, that would be scary for Russia because they're basically like a really tough Strelet now. I think he does. And now look at the scores. We're getting to that GG moment here. And I just think Hazard's just been able to hold on enough, long enough, and his eco has just been spiraling out of control compared to Aliuk. And Aliuk just, he's been trying to get that death ball rolling. It just wasn't enough. And I think he's just, his eco's just letting him down now. And I think it's getting to that stage where Hazard's just going to really, his tempo and his snowball is just going to be out of control here. And there's nothing China going to be able to do. Both the factories are out as well, so just adding... He's got Eco Theory with 92 vills. He's got both his factories out. He can ship refrigeration next. Like, the Eco is just insane for Hazard right now. Look at these Strelets. He's got both his factories on heavy cannons. Heavy cannons is a really good unit versus China. They struggle to deal with them. Similar to India, the best way to deal with them is hand mortars, and you don't really want to be building them. They're not the greatest of unit. I do have to say, I do like the architecture of China. Look how cool these dragon heads are. When the architecture gets to age 4, it's really cool. Just melt heavy cav, melt them. Heavy cannons just getting spammed here as well. This is just over right now. Even now, adding just advanced arsenal, because why fucking not? Chinese Explorer has almost 2k HP, but it's not going to make any difference. That's another thing heavy cannon destroys is the hero, which can be super annoying with all of the HP to deal with. And yeah, there's the GG. What a fantastic game. 38 minutes of Hazard being able to hang on all of that APM he had, rebuilding those blockhouses, just massing stuff everywhere, keeping this opponent distracted, keeping him raided. And he was just able to hang on. Well played to Hazard. What a fantastic game that was. Oh, was looking really good for China there, but look at that eco. And China tried, look. China tried, but nice raid here as well. Yeah, look at the all resources. 282 Strelets. Wow. What an absolute insane game. I'm going to be trying to find some more of Hazard. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Look at the links below for anyone, Twitches, for all the websites that I post. Don't forget to watch the description in the below, boys, because there's lots of great content out there. There's lots of Twitch streamers. There's lots of websites, useful resources out there. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Peace.